The No Spend Challenge. 30 days that change your finances. Most people spend $3,200 a month on stuff they don't remember buying. That's $38,400 a year disappearing into the void. I'm about to show you exactly how to stop that bleeding. And honestly, the first 30 days will shock you more than anything else this year. I'm not talking about some restrictive diet that makes you miserable. This is a financial reset that rewires how your brain handles money. Thousands of people who've done this challenge have gone on to build actual wealth. Some hit their first $10,000 emergency fund in 90 days. Others killed credit card debt that was haunting them for years. Here's what happens in the next 5 minutes. I'm breaking down exactly what you're actually allowed to spend on, the psychology behind why this works, and the real numbers on what you could accomplish if you actually commit to this. Part 1. What the No Spend Challenge actually means. Let me be crystal clear because this is where people mess it up. The No Spend Challenge isn't about living in a cardboard box. You're not quitting everything cold turkey. Here's what you can spend on. Essential housing costs. That's rent or your mortgage. Utilities. Electric, water, internet, phone, groceries and basic food to keep yourself alive. Gas if you drive to work. Any medications or basic healthcare you legitimately need. Insurance payments. That's it. Those are your non-negotiables. Everything else? Gone. For 30 days. It's suspended. No dining out. No streaming services. No impulse Amazon orders at 11 p.m. No coffee shop runs. No new clothes. No video games. No subscriptions you forgot you were paying for. No entertainment expenses. No quick trip to Target where you leave with 7 things that weren't on your list. Here's why this matters. The average American has 17 active subscriptions they're not even using. That's Netflix, Hulu, Disney+, Spotify, Apple Music, gym memberships, dating apps, meal kits, cloud storage you don't need. That's easily $200 to $300 monthly just evaporating. When you cut all of that at once, you see the real damage. You see the gap between the life you think you're living and the life you're actually living with. Your money. Part 2. The psychology and the real numbers. Your brain is addicted to spending. Every purchase releases dopamine. It's a drug. The shopping app notification. The one-click checkout. The delivery notification. These are engineered to hit your reward system. 30 days without these hits is detoxification. But here's what's wild. By day 14, something clicks. The cravings stop. You stop thinking about buying things. Your brain recalibrates. And then you see your bank account actually growing instead of shrinking. Let's talk actual numbers because this is where people realize they've been lying to themselves. The average person spends $150 monthly on streaming and subscriptions. That's $1,800 annually. Cut it. Dining out averages $310 monthly for Americans. That's $3,720 a year. Cut it for 30 days. Impulse shopping. The stuff you don't plan for? That's $200 to $400 monthly depending on your habits. Let's say $300. That's $3,600 annually. Cut it. Just from those 3 categories, you're looking at $9,120 a year. In 30 days alone, you're saving roughly $760. Now here's the move. That $760 doesn't go back into your lifestyle. It goes somewhere that compounds. You open a Roth IRA if you don't have one. You throw that $760 into an S&P 500 index fund through Fidelity or Vanguard. At a conservative 7% annual return, that single month of discipline becomes $2,100 in 20 years. If you do this challenge and actually change your spending habits permanently, that's $9,120 annually going into your future self. Over 20 years in a Roth IRA with 7% returns. You're looking at roughly $285,000 that you wouldn't have had. All from simply not buying things you don't actually need. Part 3. Making it stick beyond 30 days. The challenge ends on day 30. But the real game is what happens on day 31. Most people break and go right back to their old habits. That's the trap. Instead, you do this. You audit what you cut and you decide intentionally what comes back. Maybe you keep one streaming service, not 5. Maybe you allow dining out once per week instead of 4 times. Maybe you actually buy the things you genuinely wanted, not the impulse garbage. The difference is consciousness. You're no longer sleepwalking through your money. You're making decisions, not just reactions. And here's the secret. 30 days of no spending teaches you that you don't actually need most of what you were buying. The lifestyle you had before? It wasn't making you happier. It was just expensive. Your real wealth building happens when you take that savings rate and you lock it into something that works for you. Max out your 401k match at work if you're not doing it. Get your Roth IRA funded. Build an actual emergency fund so you're not one medical bill away from disaster. Call to action. Right now. Decide. Are you doing this challenge? Comment down below. I'm in if you're committing to 30 days. Because I'm telling you, the people who do this are the people who actually build wealth. And if you're serious about your finances,